In the blink of an eye, the roar of engines was replaced with a deafening silence. The crowd held its breath as the dust settled on the track. The day had started as any other race day, with the thrill of competition and the scent of burning rubber hanging in the air. But in a split second, the scene on the track had taken a dramatic turn. The tires screeched in protest, a sound that echoed ominously in the sudden silence that had fallen. Metal clashed against metal, a horrifying symphony that held the audience captive. The air was thick with tension and dust, the remnants of a heart-stopping collision that had just unfolded. The once orderly track was now a chaotic tableau, with debris strewn about like confetti after a parade. The once gleaming machines of speed and power were now crumpled sculptures of twisted metal and shattered glass. The spectators, once cheering and full of life, stood in stunned silence, their cheers replaced with gasps of shock. The air was punctuated by the occasional murmur, the crowd collectively grappling with the unforeseen accident. As the dust settled, the reality of the accident started to sink in. Before we delve into the aftermath, let's rewind to the moments leading up to the crash. It was a typical race day, with an electrifying atmosphere and the scent of rubber and fuel in the air. The crowd was buzzing with anticipation, the drivers were revved up, and the machines were roaring, all set to set the track ablaze. The race was the pinnacle of a prestigious motorsport event. A blend of experienced racers and young hotshots, the lineup was as diverse as it was formidable. Among them were our drivers in question, each with their own unique story. One, a seasoned veteran, known for his calculated moves and cool under pressure. The other, a fiery upstart, hungry for victory, racing with a passion that made his car seem like an extension of himself. As the race commenced, the drivers jostled for position, each maneuvering their machines with the precision of a ballet dancer and the aggression of a gladiator. The veteran, in his signature style, bided his time, staying within striking distance of the lead. The young gun, on the other hand, was pushing the limits from the get-go, his car dancing on the edge of control. The battle raged on, lap after lap. The tension was palpable, the stakes high. And then, it happened. In the blink of an eye, the two cars collided. It was a sequence of events that unfolded like a chain reaction. The young gun's car, in a daring overtaking maneuver, clipped the veteran's vehicle. The impact sent both cars spiraling out of control, their trajectories tracing a terrifying dance of destruction. The crowd watched in stunned silence as the scene unfolded, their cheers replaced by gasps of disbelief. It was a moment that seemed to stretch into eternity, a moment when time stood still. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, it was over. The dust settled, revealing the aftermath, a spectacle of twisted metal and shattered dreams. In a split second, a regular racing day turned into a spectacle of disaster. In the face of such a tragedy, one might ask, what can we learn from this? The answer is, a lot. The importance of safety precautions in racing cannot be overstated. Each gear, every safety measure is a life-saving tool. It's not just about speed and adrenaline, it's about making it to the finish line in one piece. The role of the racing team is pivotal too. They are the unsung heroes, ensuring that every nut and bolt is in its rightful place. The driver's skill is paramount, but so is their judgment. Knowing when to push the limits and when to hold back could be the difference between victory and disaster. These accidents leave an indelible mark on the racing community. They are a reminder of the risks taken and the sacrifices made by those who live their lives in the fast lane, but they also foster resilience and innovation. As the racing world mourns, it also learns and grows, striving to ensure that such a tragedy does not repeat itself.